Hello, my name is Leisha Nichols-Drew, and together with my colleagues Dr. Rachel Bolton-King and Professor Ian Turner, we are Remote Forensic CSI. We are 3 UK National Teaching Fellows, and together we form a tri-institutional collaboration. We are so honoured to be finalists, and we wish our congratulations to all other finalists too. Welcome to our presentation. In March 2020, many of us may have experienced the sudden national lockdowns from the coronavirus. Working from home became the norm, but it created huge challenges for many of us, both professionally and personally. And it became apparent that there was this void in criminal justice knowledge and resources for this transition to online provision, creating a barrier, almost like this corona cordon shown here. During this difficult time, the rainbow, symbolising kindness, hope and positivity, became everywhere in the UK. Likewise, for the three of us, Remote Forensic CSI was initiated from a passion for our subject, our love of teaching and learning, and our altruistic nature to support others in our field. Criminal justice is a contextualised discipline involving physical locations where experts undertake crime scene investigations, analysis within the forensic laboratory, and then also the presentation of evaluations and interpretations at court. In the COVID lockdown, we transitioned away from these physical locations, and the challenge of online learning was apparent for all of us. Therefore, we're so privileged that our community facilitates a conversation with everyone in the entire sector, representing educators from further education, so schools and colleges, higher education, universities from around the world, and those educators in professional practice, the full plethora of educational levels represented in one community, sharing, learning to, from, with each other. Remote Forensic CSI involves a blended theoretical underpinning, including Cormier's rhizomatic education, heutagogy and Brieger's connectivism. We are a professional learning network and community which enables each member and individual to be producers as well as consumers. Also, our community is the curriculum. It's a very holistic and dynamic phenomenon. Additionally, we encompass a grow coaching style model, and we also emanate Brookfield's 4 lenses for reflective practice. In phase 1 of Remote Forensic CSI, we saw 3 distinct stages involved. The initial stage was the pause of the reaction to the COVID-19 lockdown, the abrupt challenge that came with that, in how can we take our physical contextual subject and transition to the online world. But then we started to initiate conversations amongst our community and how we could support each other in a free and accessible and open way, forming a dynamic and welcoming structure. And then as we emerged from the lockdown or lockdowns, in whichever route we were taking, whether that be campus, blended, hybrid, online, high flex, our seminars, our resource links and our website became integral to pre-HE, HE and post-HE. And as we now look at phase 2, we find ourselves with a new focus and direction, maintaining our existing ethos, but forming a sustainable structure, encouraging networking to continue with informal and formal CPD opportunities for our individuals within the community. Initially, Remote Forensic CSI was designed to support others with the threshold concepts of online learning during the period of isolation. But ultimately, this global community has together created a paradigm shift in criminal justice, which has transitioned into a multifaceted, layered and diverse network where not only do we share educational resources in an open and transparent and accessible way, we support each other with CPD opportunities We are there for each other in a well-being and supportive nature, and we celebrate the unique gifts that every individual brings to the community. This unique community has a transformative educational ethos. We embody LOCA's forensic exchange principle, every contact leaves a trace, in that we leave an impression on each other, just like these footwear marks in the sand and the sand on the shoes. At our core, we are there for each other as colleagues to support development, embrace change, and celebrate achievements through lifelong learning. Remote forensic CSI has numerous success indicators, and some of that evidence is shown here for you. Our community is represented by 5 continents. We have over 15,000 views for our resources on the website Lecture Remotely, 1,300 YouTube seminar views. On LinkedIn and Twitter, our community members often leave feedback on how the community has impacted them, and some of those comments are shown here for you. We also have contributed to conferences, podcasts, blogs, and also journal articles. And our sustainability ethos aligns to my institution, DMU, being a global hub for the United Nations SDG 16. And likewise, for myself, Rachel and Ian, we've also had individual success and achievements during this time, evidenced here. As we transition into the next stage of remote forensic CSI, we hope to revise our format, be more sustainable, proactive, engage with practitioner training, and also be an exemplar for other disciplines. Thank you for listening.